Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. So much love to you all, my baby little subscribers. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1. It was off and then on again. So 3, 2, 1. Beam me up, my juice little lads. Thank you, little lads. You delicious and brat. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. Okay, so take 2, my delicious little babies. That's not literally, by the way. It's all right. I've just had to scrap my other video because my beautiful and delicious little Maisie Moo decided when I say certain things, or if I even watch certain videos, she wants to really engage, and unfortunately she sent my dog and burn everywhere, so I've just had to restart it. Okay, my delicious little babies. It's because there's nothing I could do. The phone just flew over there. Do you see what I mean? So, and it's simply because, she's wanting to engage. You see, myself, I have a great affinity, with beautiful little animals. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So, and they certainly let you know if something's right or there we are or wrong. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now then, it's going to be a quick video today. So if you do enjoy the video, if you'd like to click on the like, or, thank you for even watching. You know what I mean? And, please feel free to watch it. Do you know what I mean? You're always welcome. And thank you. God bless to anybody who even watches my videos or even clicks on the like, so thank you. Now then, whether in our neck of the woods in the old UK, it may differ in other places. Well, it's a bit windy, it has been raining, okay, well, the sun was trying to crack out earlier, and well, there doesn't seem to be, here comes summer, no, there doesn't, okay, my delicious little babies, but never mind. I'll be going away in another, couple of months' time, I'd say. Okay, well, it's not what I'd say, I am. Okay, my delicious little babies, I'm just waiting for something to arrive, okay? Actually, it happens to be my passport, I'm not going to hide it, okay? I'm just a little bit late doing it, okay, my delicious little babies, but never mind, okay? We get there in the end. So I'll finally see some sunshine, because I'm going to go somewhere hot and sunny. Do you know what I mean? I think everybody seeing this every single day. I mean, I know that I live in England, my delicious little babies, in the UK, but come on. I mean, if you've got this every single day, eventually, well, do you know what I mean? Especially when I am somebody who absolutely, there we go, adores the flipping sunshine. Do you see what I mean? Yes? I just believe they're flipping doing it on purpose. There we are. That's what I feel. Do you know what I mean? They're just flipping done doing it, aren't they? Do you know? Anyway, so so it'll just be a quick video today, my delicious little babies, okay? Because I've actually been out and done a house cleansing. It's something that I do not do so much these days. Do you know what I mean? It's not my real field, but whenever, I go out to go and do it, there we go. Thank you, my beautiful little spirits in the house. Okay, there we are. So when I actually go out to do it, well, it usually works, there we go, super duper well. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I've had a beautiful experience with who it was who asked me to go out into the cleansing. Okay, so I've had a lovely morning and afternoon. Okay, so I'm just going to make this quick, okay, because I need to get other things done. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so let's go to the first one. Now this is really good, actually, my delicious little babies. Yes, and I thought I'd do this little video, okay, because the reason why is because, variety is the spice of life. Yes, it is, okay? So I just like to look, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I like to look at other videos. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Well, because, how can I put it now? When you keep, say, having the theme and you keep doing the same thing, okay? Well, I could be there we are, I could be overlooking something else. Do you see what I mean, Mad? There we are. I've done it twice now, okay? So, to me, this is why I sit here almost every day. I mean, occasionally, you know, I'll have a day off. Do you know what I mean? But I just enjoy giving out information to you all. There we are. That's what I just enjoy doing. I mean, some may say, because as we very well know, there is a lot of competition. Do you see what I mean? There we are. So it doesn't matter how we rock and roll this. There's competition, there we go, everywhere. I'm going all cold here. Do you see? But you see, with myself, I'm not about that, my delicious little babies. I know it may be very hard for some of you, there we go, to understand this, but I'm simply not. If I feel that somebody is brilliant, there we go, what they do on their videos, you see me, I will advertise it. There we are. Do you see? Okay, my delicious little babies. And before I say this, can I just say, I've seen our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Charlie Ward actually on Charlie Ward TV. So you only have to type in to a search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, Charlie Ward TV. The first time in, there we go, quite a while. Because God bless his beautiful dear little soul, his beautiful dear little family. It was just lovely, not in that way. It was lovely, there we go, just to see, you know, just to see him on one of his videos, and he was with our lovely, not in that way, our lovely David Mahoney, and there was two other gentlemen that were talking about all to do with food and things like this, yes. I mean, that's a very, there we go, interesting video to listen to, my delicious little babies. So our lovely, God bless him, our lovely dear Charlie Ward, you know, he's on the mend, God bless him, okay? But yes, for some of you delicious little babies out there, when it comes to food and things like that, yes, you may have an interest, okay, my delicious little babies, so, you know, worth taking a look at. But good on you. Oh, God bless you, our beautiful little Charlie, your beautiful little family, okay? Oh, God bless, but of course, not in that way. But I was just so pleased just to see him, because, you know, at the start of the old pandemic and all these things, yes? I mean, God love him. God bless him. Do you know what I mean? And God bless David Mahoney, you know, they were all trying, do you see what I mean? But sometimes, you see, from what I've seen over the years and months, especially these recent years, yes, and this appears to me, only to me, my delicious little babies, others could be different, okay? And get well soon, our beautiful little dear Charlie Ward. Oh, God bless. Do you know what I mean? Yes. But his works, there we are, so flipping hard. You know, and there are thousands upon thousands, there we are, who really appreciate that dear gentleman. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. But sometimes, and I've seen it on other videos where with other YouTubers and everything, and then, you know, they'll get some absolutely flipping bang, 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 some really banging guests on, yes. And you say to yourself, yes, there we are, I'll always remember your man there. Do you see what I mean? Because with me, well, I mean, I keep explaining it, I'm more for men than I am for women. You know, apart from my small circle, a small, delicious baby female lady friends, okay? You know, and I talk to me lovely female neighbours and stuff. Do you see what I mean? But for me, and they're so lovely as well, but for me, I interact better with men. I've said this before and I say it again. That's why on a lot of my videos, I talk about men, really, apart from the odd lady here and there. It's mainly men, okay? because I simply engage. If you're brought up with a man, do you know what I mean? Okay, well, for me personally, I relate more, there we are, to a man, okay? But of course, not in that way, yes? But the thing is that I've noticed, and especially, like I said, the start of this whole pandemic, that, you know, guests, you know, they hear of a name, they hear of somebody's name, and of course, there we are, they want to get on the bandwagon, yes? And I've also heard on different videos, especially, like I said, since the whole pandemic and everything, yes? And I've heard some absolutely banging guests, yes? That you just remember them in your noddle. But you got others that you just think, well, not being nasty. I'm sure they all believe what they believe, whether they're male or female, yes? But there we are, but they're talking to me as a listener. Others may be different, but to me, you just know when somebody's, there we are, talking shat, or if they just want to get their name. And then, of course, then they go slating somebody else. There we are, because I've seen that as well. And I've seen with our lovely Charlie Wood, God love him, there we are, where that happened as well. Do you see, when there was absolutely no need for it at all? Do you see? And you got others, if they know that, you know, you've got a larger platform, and then what they then do is they go on there, you know, I've got to be careful now, because our beautiful little mate, see how she's just come up when I just said that, my delicious little babies. You see, this is why ones who have affinities with their beautiful little sons and daughters, beautiful, little babies, it's like, I've got to be careful now, she's going to come back. There we are, you coming back, little Mays? Because little Rubes she just had sausage rolls. Little Rubes, there we go, little Mays. I've just got to be careful now, see? This is what she's doing, okay? She's trying to, you know, engage to, you know, to give her, there we are, to give her opinion, okay? She may not say anything, but do you see what I mean? Anyway. So, yeah, so, you know, and I've seen that, or ones with larger platforms, and then, you know, they'll be on there talking about, you know, bitch, all different things now. Just because somebody else has got the name out there, which usually somebody has had to work, there we are, super duper hard to get their channel to where it is. Do you see? So for myself personally, who throughout my life, I'm only speaking about myself, my delicious little babies, nothing in my life has ever come to me easily. So if I've ever wanted anything, whether it be a job, which, you know, I'm talking about, well, I'm 50 this year, yes? When I look at, you know, whatever I did, I had to work damn hard to get, you know, to where I wanted, you know, in that space of time, at that time in my life. Do you see? And that's when, there we go, that you appreciate it far better than if something just ka-ching just comes to you. And I say ka-ching because for the ones who go on to certain platforms, yes, well, 9 times out of 10, they'll upload the video that they've had with whoever it is, another YouTuber or on another platform, BitChute anyway, yes? And then, of course, well, that will then, there we are, send the numbers soaring. Do you see? I've seen it all. My delicious little babies. See, with me, I'm very, there we are, very observant. Do you see? And I clock everything. But you can always tell when somebody, like a certain platform, has a respect, there we are, for somebody else, because they will come on time and time again at different times. Do you see what I mean? So, but yes, but for dear Charlie, God bless him, well, you know, he had someone there, which I personally do not feel that, well, even me personally, and God bless dear little Charlie, I wouldn't have given the time of day. Do you see what I mean? They're just there we are, to put their own halo. I've just got halo. It's a bit their own halo around the head, yes? But when it really comes down to it, it's just like, oh, look at me. Ka-ching. There we are. I'm all cold going up here. Do you see? So when I see and when I hear, you know, from other things now and other channels say, you know, that he has not been very well, and of course we knew this because we wasn't seeing him for a while, yes, I thought, God bless him. He's done hours. See, some just think that, it's flipping raining again. Well, if it's raining, you know. Some just think that you sit in front of a camera and you just chat, talk. No, it's not just about that. There's a lot more that goes into it. Do you see? I would do the odd, and I mean the odd video where I haven't looked at any videos at all and I just feel like coming on the camera. At another time, I may have looked at, there we are, 6 or 7 videos. Do you see what I mean? Which is usually, there we go, the wind's really picking up now. Do you see what I mean? And then, you know, I just say to myself, okay, because I usually do it on a daily basis, just to see what videos, you know what I mean, I can give out information on. Do you see? There we are. And I do that the majority of the time, and I can only help, you know, help so many, do you see what I mean, who want to listen, to go on to different websites or onto different platforms to learn something. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? So, no, I see many things. There we are, believe you me, I see many things. Do you see? And I know who, let's just say, I wouldn't wipe off my shoe. And usually, I will never even listen to a quarter of it. Just bang, off it goes. No interest at all. Do you see? Because I know what they are. The charlatans, there we are, the charlatans. Oh, so, yeah. And there's been a number of those. Do you see? And that's why whenever, even if somebody sees your face, I think I did a video on this, I'm pretty sure I did months ago, even if somebody sees your birth trace, they've got, you know, your birth trace, they can see it, they've got a picture of you or a video of you. You see? That's why, even if you're on a camera, you know, you've got to protect your energy. You say, there we are, I keep saying this. Okay, just like, I mean, I actually explained to who it was. Oh, God bless her, so beautiful. Who it was who I went and done the cleansing for. It's like years ago, like, you know, because of course I used to be like New Street Station with the readings, the coming and going, healings, everything. Yeah, okay. But what I used to do, and it's going to sound really mad to you all now, my delicious little babies, and I hope that for some of you, if you're in professions, whatever you're doing, to please take notes. There we go, what I'm saying to you, okay? It's a good piece of it, there we are, good piece of advice. See, I used to remove toothbrushes, brushes to brush your hair. I used to remove anything that was actually part of me. Because if I had somebody come in and they said, oh, can I please go and use the toilet? Well, how would I know that there wasn't taking from my brush? Mind you, I clean my brush every day, but you can still get the odd hair, that there wasn't taking that. It sounds really mad, my delicious little babies, but there we are. But a lot of this goes on, believe you me. And it has done, there we are, for decades, okay? And they especially use it in certain countries, there we are, okay? So you want to be very careful, do you see? So that's why I'd remove things so that there was no trace, do you see? Okay, I mean, I'd leave the hand wash, I'd leave a clean towel, or, you know, if they wanted to use what, you know, like paper towel, whatever they wanted to use. Yes, that's how I dealt with things, and I still do. There we are, up to this day. To be honest with you, these days, if I felt the need, I would. Okay? but I still have it to this day. Do you see? I'm not a very trusting like that. Do you see? But if somebody's got your, say, your photograph, or they see you on a video, and they want to send, there we are, bad energy, they can do it. There we are, no trouble at all. Do you see? So that's why, you know, for any platform, they should be doing it, platforms. They should. You know, just cleanse yourself or bless yourself before you even go on camera. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And of course, you're always going to get jealous ones. There we are. You get that as well. I've seen a lot. You know, when you watch a lot of videos, there we are, you see a lot. You know, instead of somebody wishing somebody else happiness, you know, you get nastiness. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I mean, of course, you know, somebody's talking a crock of flipping shat, and you're wondering, well, what's the motive here? Why are you doing this? Do you see what I mean? Yes. There we are. There could be hidden motives somewhere else. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, you know, just these things now to think about. Something's just made me say that, my delicious little babies. Anyway, I know what I'm saying. Now then, let me just go on to this first one. Well, this was interesting, my delicious little babies. Yes, it was. So, if you could please type into YouTube, okay, in the old space bar, my delicious little babies. Very interesting indeed, this was. Now, for some of you delicious little babies, you may know about these things, but for other delicious little babies, you may not. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, so let's just tell you what, you know, where to go and what to look at, okay? So if you could please type into the old space bar, okay, please and thank you in YouTube, DIY, so it's DIY, you know, do it yourself. That's what it means, do it yourself, yes? Well, you will know that, my delicious little baby, so I did not mean that rudely at all, okay? DIY perks, you know, as in it's the perks of the job. Okay, PERKS, DIY perks. Now, this uploader happens to have 4.23 million subscribers. Okay, 4.23 million. So that's pretty much a lot, my delicious little babies. Yes, it's rather colossal. Now, the title to the video that you're looking for, my delicious little baby, should read, Things You Can Make from Old, Dead, I do not like that word, but we have to use it sometimes, from old, dead laptops. So I should just repeat that once again, my delicious little babies. Things you can make from old, dead laptops. That's with DIY perks, my delicious little babies. Maisie's coming back again. Sorry, my delicious little babies. Okay, thank you, little Maisie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please be careful, darling. Please be careful. Because, because you're going to knock it over. Please, little Maise. Oh, I love you so. I love you so. But you know what? You're going to ruin... Well, you're not going to ruin my video because I love you. But, you know, just please and thank you. Okay? See, she comes, there we are, up at certain times. See, she's looking again. Look, see, she's back round again. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, with this, okay, with this, sorry about this, my delicious babies, but I'm not stopping my video again, okay? With this, just in case she decides she's not, oh, she's going to sit down, okay? With this one, it's really interesting because you take bits and pieces, you know, apart with the old laptop, and like, you know, like the screens, and then you take the layers and then you can make the layers into a lamp. Did another one with a polar bear, and you know, and like little lights and little things. You had another one for the wall, you know, where you got speakers and things like this, and it was really super duper interesting. In fact, your man there, not in that way, not in that way. You should have seen what he did with it, my delicious little babies. I tell you what, if none of yourselves, my delicious little babies, are fascinated by this, well, you know what? I do not know what to say. I really do not know what to say if you're not fascinated by this. Because you see me, I was. Do you know what I mean? Yes? Very interesting indeed. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, the next time that any of you beautiful and delicious little babies out there decide to get rid of your laptop, please do not. Please go on DIY Perks on YouTube, 4.23 million subscribers, things you can make from old, dead laptops. Flipping banging, there we are. I was really fascinated, and you know, because with me, I either have an interest in a video. If I have an interest, I'll watch it all the way through. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Other times, if I feel it's not really going anywhere, you know, for me noddle. Do you know what I mean? I think, well, are you useful or are you useless? Do you see what I mean? And not meaning that nastily, it's whatever floats somebody else's boat, isn't it? Yes? But if it isn't, about quarter of the way, that's it, bang, off. Because I'm just not engaging. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, well, what is it that you're trying to teach others out here? Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can get videos and you can get titles and you think, gosh, this is going to be juicy and delicious. And then when you get on there, you think, well, where's the excitement? Do you see what I mean? There's just... Or what can you go on to? They spend most of the time advertising, or, you know, because they're sponsored, and I'm thinking, well, when are you going to cut to the chase? And I notice some of you out there, my delicious little babies, you're probably thinking I'm being a right bitch. Well, I'm not, and that's not swearing. I'm just saying it the way it is. Do you say? I'm thinking, well, what are you going to teach us today? You know, what new can we learn today? But if you're just going to spend all your time advertising for this and advertising for that, but not really giving out any other information, well, that's when you just, there we are, click off, isn't it? Do you say? But then there's other times when, a few times, my delicious little babies, admittedly, where I started to watch something. You've heard me say on previous videos, I have started to watch something, and I thought, you know, I must just get my videos out, and then as soon as I'm finished, I upload, and then I go back and listen to the rest of it, okay? But it's something, there we are, that I would find really interesting. But if I have to get a number of videos out in my noddle, you know, my choice to do so, then occasionally I've done that as well. But I usually go back, there we are, and look at the videos, because it was important enough for me to even see it. Do you see what I mean? So that's how I operate, my delicious little babies now then. So please and thank you, please have a look. Let me tell you, none of you will ever throw away another laptop again. No, you will not. Okay, there's a use for every single little, there we are, little piece. Honestly, you'd be amazed. Anyway, so if any of you know any like engineers or anything like this, or into or electrics or into anything like this, you know, the old tech and things like this, oh, right up your street. My delicious little babies, I just thought it was banging. That's me personally. Not the man like, you know, not in that way, not in that way. But the actual video itself, there we are. I just thought it was so super duper fascinating. Yes, okay. Next one. This is banging as well, my delicious little babies. And then I'm going to leave the video. I've just got one more after that, then that's it then, yes? So thank you once again for even taking the time to even view my videos, okay? I mean, for most, you know, they probably find me really boring. Well, that's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. I know personally that I'm not boring. Do you know what I mean? But when I'm giving out information, even if one just takes it on board and says, okay, I'm going to have a look at this site, you know, something that they may not have ever looked at before. Do you say, well, there we are, I've achieved, haven't I? Believe you can achieve. Do you say? So even if you help one is better than none, isn't it? Yes? Let's get on to the next bit. So, this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes? So I do not worry about things, by the way, my delicious little babies. No, I do not worry. I just know I was meant to join YouTube. There we are, at the time when I was meant to. That's all I know, okay? There we are, simple things, yes? YouTube again, my delicious little babies. Now then, this one has 6.11 million subscribers. My delicious little babies, 6.11 million subscribers. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, YouTube, in the old space bar, please, and thank you. And if you please type in scammer, you know, as if you've been scammed. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? Scammer, payback. Okay, my delicious little babies, scammer, payback. That's the uploader. Not in that way, okay? He does have a green and I think blue hair, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, there we are. You should see how he did this one now then. Yes, okay, big time. After you typed it in, please, and thank you, my delicious little babies, because some of you may find it interesting, some of you may not, okay? The title to the video, my delicious little babies, is Let's Show a Scammer His Pictures. You should have seen this. And you know what? You just need to listen. There we are, my delicious little babies. And none of these videos are long, by the way. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? They're not long at all, okay? But you should see how he flipping got your man there. There we are. You should see how he got him. Flipping big time. Do you see to me? But, you know, your other man there, you know, who was a scammer, who made a very big mistake, okay, right? So, you know, he's either new or whatever it was, yes? You should have seen how he was cussing your man here, you know, the scammers, payback, you know, the uploaders, not in that way. You should have heard him cussing. Oh, I mean, he said some nasty things, very nasty, you know, towards the end. I thought, you little piece of shit. I did. I was watching it, my delicious babies, and I thought, you little piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? But this is how they do things. I mean, I did a video months and months back, and I was talking about a scammer. But of course, as much as he tried to be smart with me, my delicious babies, well, end up putting the ka-ching back in my bank. There we are, because new flipping better. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes, but they get flipping feisty, you know. There we are, these scammers. But this one, I personally never experienced. I mean, I had some where he was trying to be smart with me. Do you see what I mean? But I never had what your man here had. I mean, the things he was saying towards it. Do you know what I mean? Just because, there we are, because he'd been caught out. Do you see what I mean? And what he was not liking is that your man here, you know, scammer payback, had his flipping picture off Facebook, you know, and had everything. And somebody else happened to know who the scammer, there we are, was, and carried it back to your man here. You need to watch it, my delicious babies, okay? But it was flipping banging. But God bless you know, your scammer payback, you know, who uploads, you know, do the videos, 6.11 million. I mean, God bless him. I mean, really, to be fair, there we are, he kept his cool. Do you know what I mean? Because me personally, I'm not so sure that I would have done. Do you understand? I'm just going to be honest, my delicious babies, you know what I mean? You know, please do not talk to me, there we go, like that's on a dog and burn, you know what I mean? Come to my flipping bird race and say it. And I'm not inciting violence, I'm not doing anything, yes? But these scammers, there we are, this is what they do, okay? And they frighten people, they do all these different things, but please, you know, just something interesting, just for you to just take a quick listen to. There we are, my delicious little babies. This is all I ask. I ask for nothing more, nothing less. Do you see? And, you know, as I would always say, please, you know, it's education, and I'm not being rude to anybody. Now, finally, and this is on, the uploader is Hook. I mentioned Hook yesterday as well, my delicious little babies. Hook as in hook, line and sinker. Now then, he's gone up from 768,000 subscribers to 770, okay? 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I'm a liking. This is all good. Good things, yes? Now then, not in that way, not in that way. Now then, so it's Hook. That's all you have to type into the old space bar, my delicious little babies, yes? Please and thank you. And the title to the video that you're looking for, my delicious little babies, should read, Man Who Couldn't See His Girlfriend Invents, there we are, Zoom. Whoa, Zoom, you chase the day away. Do you know what I mean? Man who couldn't, just to repeat, man who couldn't see his girlfriend invent Zoom makes 139 billion instead dollars. Okay, my delicious little babies. His name actually is called Eric Yuan. Eric Yuan. Y-U-I-N. Yuan. Okay, my delicious little babies. But just before I leave my video, there's something food for thought that I just want to leave you with. So you're all ticked off, okay, but not in that way, not in that way, my delicious babies. Now then, something I just want to leave you with, my delicious little babies, just put it over there. Have you all noticed a theme? And you know, when I put out videos, my delicious little babies, we can see a common theme here, can't we? That you see, you know, the ones, you know, the putrid little lackeys, you know, who want to remove billions of us from this earth. Okay, my delicious little babies, you only have to go on the WEF on YouTube, you know, in plain sight, you know, because they like to be known. I said it before, I'll say it again, okay? So I'm not lying. Do you know what I mean? No, liar, liar, bums on fire. There we are. I'm just telling it the way it is, okay? But it's plain. Simple things. That's what they've done telling us, yes? And of course, you know, they want this to happen, which of course it's not going to. Anyway, so when you look at it, I mean, you know, certain rulers, shall we say, well, they've needed many sets of hands and many noddles and brains, haven't they? Over the old decades. They've used many from Americans, white Americans, and I'm not prejudiced and I'm not racist, I'm just done saying it, to Chinese, Taiwan, Indian. Do you see my delicious little baby? It's all different sorts of nationalities, and for some reason, earlier, I kept getting Germany. And when I was being brought back to my home earlier, I kept seeing, there we are, Citroen, France. Anyway, so I just want to mention that, my delicious little babies. Anyway, but if you look at the theme, they've needed to use, have they not? Yes, they have. There we go. All different nationalities, haven't they? To make them rich. With the old ka-ching! Pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change. Do you see to me, my delicious little babies? You have to see the theme of things here. There we are. And it seems to me that each and every time, well, then somebody was buying. That's just how it looks to me, my delicious little babies. It's like, you know, you get to, there we are, certain level. It's like they're not making anything. Do you see to me? And all of a sudden then, when it's hit the, you know, just the pinnacle, yes? And then they get thrown shed loads of ka-ching. Do you see, my delicious little baby? So I'm just saying it, right or wrong. I'm just saying it, my delicious little babies, okay? I have my own thoughts. I'm a woman with a view, and I'll have my view, okay? To me, I see it as they've used, there we are, many, haven't they? My delicious little babies, ones with the know-how. Do you get me? My delicious little babies. Anyway, I just want to leave it like that. And very lastly, you'll get, there we are, for those of you who ding, ding, dong, dong, get me. Okay, you're going to see, there we are, where I'm coming from, okay? A little bit of here, a little bit of there, you know, a little bit of sparse. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? I know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? And I take nothing back. I just see it, there we are, the way it's going. Do you see? And the way it has been, and the way it is, and the way it's going, okay? But of course, they're not going to win anyway. But, so they're still going to need us. They cannot just survive on solely robots. No, they cannot. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, I'm very much, I feel within my rights to say what I've got to say. And simple things, yes? So they need us, if you look at it, and they have done for all these decades, more than, there we go, we need them. Do you see? There we are. This is what it is. And of course, when they feel like they're not wanted, lights off. When they feel like they're not wanted, well, I suppose, you know, like any spoilt little bairn, they like to throw the old dummy out the pram. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little baby? Is when something is not a suiting or a liking. Do you say? Anyway, and very lastly, yeah, we've been hearing about this all BBC. Well, can we just say, let's just look at this as, shall I just say, sorry, just closing my book, another distraction. Because why is it when usually, I mean, this is all I'm saying, my delicious little babies, why, when it's usually not hidden, it's in plain sight, there we are very clearly, that on this occasion that nobody's been able to know the name. So it's like another distraction and something else. I mean, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'd also heard that what it is now, whoever this is, who they're hiding, oh, well, could we say protecting? Open to question, really. I'd say they're leaving it for, there we go, the right time. Do you say, you know, to let the old name out, okay? But why did it get up to a certain amount? Was it that 35 grand that whoever it was from the BBC that this is concerning paid to whoever it was? So it gets to 35 grand. 3 and 5 is 8, isn't it? Anyway, I mentioned 8 before, just same as 7, 5, 3, okay? 2, 1, okay? Seem to use, there we are, different numbers for different things. I've been saying it, okay? And others who know to do with all this, there we are, also know it, okay, my delicious little babies? Well, then it got up to a certain amount. I mean, I'm not saying what's happened, what hasn't. I know as much as anybody else, okay, my delicious little babies? And anyway, I'm not really paying attention. It's just that it does seem to be in different places, okay? But why did it get up to that point? And then we're hearing this. That's all I have to say. But I do feel sorry for whoever it is concerning, the young guy, okay? Because we do not know the full story. And I do feel sorry for, there we are, his mum and their family that happen to be going through this, yes? But there's lots of, there we are, I could just see holes. You know, like when you're doing stitching, I just see like a hole here, a hole there, a hole there. Like there's something else. And I cannot, there we are, put my finger on it. Do you know what I mean? But something, it's like they're trying to keep everybody in suspense while other things are going on. Can you say, my delicious babies? Because as we very well know, usually if someone's going to get away with something, yes, then let's just say other powers, okay, well, they'll certainly make sure that whoever it is comes out with flying colours, okay, like their own shark doesn't stink. Do you see? So all I'm saying is, my delicious babies, I'm not saying this, that and the next thing, yes? I'm just saying why at this, there we are, at this time, okay, why they're hiding the name and the birth trace, why they're hiding all of this, okay, and what are the motives behind it. So I would say that It's like they're throwing it. There we are. They're throwing it and throwing it and throwing it out. Okay. It's like at the end of the day, I mean, you imagine, God bless, you know, you imagine, okay, let me just give you one last thing, just as an example. I'm just using this as an example. So a couple of nights ago, you know, the little bairns, oh, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, they absolutely adore my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday and my beautiful little Maisie Moo. But of course, the beautiful little Ruby Tuesday, they could throw the ball, okay? So you imagine you've got a ball in your hand, okay? And you're going to throw the ball, okay? There's a method to what I'm saying, my little babies, okay? Food for thought, okay? So you're going to throw the ball, so your little baby there gets all excited, and you get your hand and you throw it that way, okay? So in my case, I'm throwing it right, aren't I? Yes? So you throw it right, yes? But really, the ball's still in your hand. So 9 times out of 10, you'll either have your little baby who will just run in that direction. Do you see what I mean? But the ball is still in your hand. Do you see? So your little baby's not looking to the left, they're looking to the right. Do you see? And I'm going to leave it like that. So until my next video, my delicious little babies, okay, sending you so much love to you all. Peace, joy, harmony, happiness and full protection for yourselves and your beautiful and delicious little families, yes? Please, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, just like a smile a day keeps the doctor away, okay? Please give a listening ear because it's always very welcomed. And please take care of yourselves and please take care of others if you can. And please lift the vibration and lift the frequency, because in this, there we are, this bonkers, crackers, crazy time, you know, we have to find at least one thing a day to smile about, okay? And finally, give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends or to some work colleagues, and please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish, and that you love them so. Okay, so until my next video, thank you for listening. God bless, be good. Bye-bye.